Right now, investigators continue trying to figure out how a 7-year-old girl managed to walk away from a plane crash that killed 4 members of her family. Plus,
2 Metro workers arrested for public indecency and public intoxication. What this means looking forward, coming up.
Expect more right now. You're watching Wave 3 News.
Good morning, 6 o'clock on your Monday. Those stories plus the Boston Marathon bombing trial starts today. ACC debut for U of L looked great. I'm footballed out. Good morning, I'm John Bold.
And I'm Lauren Jones. I'm not footballed out after yesterday's Colts win over the Bengals. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, but what about poor Bengals fans? They just can't get any justice.
Sorry, Bengals fans. It's going to be Luck versus Manning, so we're good to go.
Yeah.
Anything happening on the roads this morning?
Luckily, no big trouble spots yet. We got some changes on the roads downtown because of the bridge project, and I'll tell you about that.
May catch some people off guard this
Yeah,
morning.
just a little bit, yeah.
Hey, kids, the bus stop. Bundle up and then bundle up and rebundle up. Very cold.
One of those mornings where you're putting on all the layers on those kids. Their teeth are going to be chattering.
The new Christmas winter coats.
That's right.
Bust them out.
That's right. If they got the new gloves, the new hats, scarves for Christmas, the new infinity scarf, they'll put them all on. Just stack them all the way up for them. Single-digit wind chill temperatures outside right now. When are they going to take down those Christmas decorations at the square in Bardstown? If it's going to be this week, they're going to be feeling the chill out there with bitter cold temperatures. So single-digit wind chill temperatures this morning.
We'll check it all again for you coming up here on Sunrise in about the next 10 minutes, guys.
Some people, don't believe in miracles. They think it's luck and stuff like that, but it's to me, it's a miracle.
News of a tragedy brings a miracle as a 7-year-old girl survives a plane crash that killed 4 members of her family. The story of survival continues to grab headlines not only here at home, but across the entire nation this morning. We go to John right now for the very latest on this case. Obviously devastating, John, but just really remarkable as well.
They almost made it, Lauren, 10 miles away from their destination landing there. NTSB investigators have removed the wreckage from the crash site here in Lyon County, Kentucky for closer examination, trying to figure out what caused this twin-engine plane to crash and how 7-year-old Sailor Gutzler was able to survive. Her parents, 9-year-old sister and 14-year-old cousin all died when the plane went down en route to the family's home in Illinois following a vacation in Florida. Relatives say Marty Gutzler, a pilot for 30 years, had taught his children survival skills. And Sailor tried to use the plane's burning wing to light a branch in the dark woods, for instance. And cell phone video right here from a first responder shows the path she took.
She had to crawl over treetops, crawl through briar patches, weeds, deep ditches. She had to do this in the dark. She had to do it without moonlight. She couldn't see house light, and she took the best route she could have took. And she did this in sock feet, in shorts.
Yeah, it's because she was dressed for Florida. Sailor has reportedly reunited with surviving relatives in Illinois this morning. As the investigation into the crash continues, the NTSB is going to work to determine where the 7-year-old was sitting on the plane. Right now, first responders believe she may have been in the back row on the passenger side. A fund has been set up to help Sailor as she recovers physically and emotionally. We've posted a link to this on our website, wave3.com. Police say if she had gone any other direction, it might not have worked out this way. And the neighborhood she found, there's only 3 homes inhabited there in the winter. Lucky.
Seeing the video of where she was, walking through to get there. I have a 6 and an 8-year-old, and I just can't believe it. You have daughters as well. Just so sad. All right, another story we're following this morning right now. Scandal rocks Metro Hall ahead of a special ceremony today for Mayor Greg Fisher and other elected officials. Friday night, police arrested 2 high-profile city employees when things reportedly got a little too spicy between them at a Mexican restaurant. Wave 3 News reporter Catherine Kington live in downtown this morning with what happens next. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning. Yes, those 2 employees were arrested and charged with public intoxication and disorderly conduct for their behavior in and really around El Nopal. From what we've been getting from witness reports, they are Metro Louisville CFO or Chief Financial Officer Stephen Rowland and Council Democratic Caucus Director Elizabeth Hoffman. They were allegedly so disruptive and provocative at El Nopal, the manager had to ask them to leave. Their boss called the claims unfortunate inconvenient and out of character. 49-year-old Hoffman is an at-will employee due for her annual review to determine whether she will keep her job. Public records indicate that she's paid about $70,000 a year. Mayor Fisher announced Rowland will be placed on unpaid administrative leave. Rowland released a statement saying, "I take full responsibility for my inappropriate actions and am deeply sorry for the pain this has caused to my family, friends, and colleagues in Metro government." So he is not only on unpaid leave, he will obviously, because he's on that leave, not be going to any of these committee meetings that we will be seeing. So stay with Wave 3 and wave3.com as we learn the latest in these cases as they develop and if they will keep their jobs in Metro government as we go into the new year, especially with the inauguration right in front of us. John and Lauren.
Thank you, Catherine. Happening right now, a Clark County man behind bars this morning charged with child battery. Indiana State Police arrested 27-year-old Christopher Bruck right there of Underwood, Indiana, after he reportedly admitted to hitting his 4-year-old son Hayden after getting upset with him. Family there provided us with these photos of the boy. Hayden was initially taken to Scott County Hospital, but when a doctor saw his injuries there, suspected child abuse, he was then transferred to Cozier Children's Hospital.
6:06 now. Happening today, the woman shot by police following a high-speed chase across the Ohio River and back is expected in court today. After spending some time in the hospital, police say 23-year-old Alicia Scott here, now behind bars, shot at her ex-girlfriend during a domestic dispute before leading officers on a chase that ended at the Watterson and Newburgh Road. That's where she reportedly flashed a gun, prompting an officer to shoot. A disabled vehicle in the middle of I-65 South leads to a deadly crash. It happened between Gray Lane and Fern Valley Road just after 9 last night when police say the driver of a pickup truck rear-ended the abandoned car. That driver, a man in his 30s, died at the scene. Police say a driver had left the car to go get help after running out of gas. The driver eventually returned to the scene. No charges are expected. The crash closed 3 lanes of I-65 South, snarling traffic for a couple of hours. Well, this morning, the sports world continues mourning the loss of Stuart Scott.
Our colleague, our friend, and our inspiration, Stuart Scott, passed away earlier today.
Fellow ESPN host Hannah Storm nearly breaks down as she delivers an emotional tribute to Scott, who died fighting cancer.
And it feels like 5 degrees outside right now for the wind chill temperature. We're going to take a look at the bitter cold weather we will expect for the midweek coming up. Here's a look at your Kentucky Lottery jackpots. The Mega Millions is $205 million and the Powerball is $146 million.
The Kentucky Lottery, fueling imagination, funding education.